To Vancouver now, where residents woke up to a messy commute. This was the scene this morning as crews battled the buildup left by a winter weather system. Parts of the city may see up to 25 centimeters of snow. Meanwhile, the Toronto area bracing for a ton of rain over the weekend. It's like the city switched places. Crews are out clearing access to the city's drain system. Toronto expected to see up to 50 millimeters of rain, while areas north of the city could be dealing with freezing rain. For more, let's bring in Dave Phillips, senior climatologist at Environment Canada. Dave, what happened? The cities have reversed here. What's going on?
You're right. I mean, it's something we talk about in Vancouver. Well, at least I don't have to shovel it, but my gosh, they're shoveling it. And in between, Jennifer, what's interesting is we've got extreme cold warnings out for parts of British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, northern Manitoba, the Northwest Territories. So, hey, it's a big country, Canada, and the weather could be very different. And boy, is it ever different today. And it's in an extreme way. We see this powerful weather system. It's almost, Jennifer, like taking a spring storm or a fall storm and dumping it into the dead of winter. And this is what we have in eastern North America. And we see powerful, sopping wet cargoes of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. I'm impressed by how much moisture is associated with this system. We see tornadoes and hailstorms and supercell thunderstorms in the United States. And as it comes into Canada, of course, all that moisture is coming with it. And it's deciding whether it's going to be rain or snow or freezing rain or ice pellets or a congealed mixture of all the above. So, hey, we're not going to miss it from Houston to Halifax. People are going to see the feel of this and the look of this storm before Sunday is over.
So how typical is this, or is it atypical?
You know, it's really, you do get rain in southern Ontario in January. It's not foreign or a conspiracy at all. We do get these very warm systems that come up, and so that's not. It's really the amount of precipitation that I think is quite startling. We could see in one day in places like certainly London, Toronto, Windsor, and Kingston, we could see the amount of rain that would be typically what you'd expect in a whole month of January.
Right.
We could see in one day. And of course, it depends on where you are. Everything is near that sweet zone of 0 degrees. If you're a little bit on the low side of it, you're going to see more of the white stuff and the rain and also the freezing rain. And if you're down in Windsor to London area, it'll primarily be really a sopping wet 50 to 75 millimeters of rain. We could see in Toronto, for example, tomorrow, Jennifer, we could see the warmest January 11th ever and also the wettest in terms of rain. So,
wow.
Hey, it's very tropical kind of like, but it's arriving when winter is on here in Canada, and so it has a different character or personality to it.
Okay, so word to the wise, clean out those storm drains stat.
Good point. I mean, there is this issue of flooding, flash flooding, river flooding. That's a big one because the ground is still frozen, Jennifer. I mean, even though it's maybe a little soft, but it's still doesn't take a lot of moisture, and the amount of moisture in the ground, anyways, is high. So, hey, I think standing water is going to be an issue, and strong winds throughout the region is going to be the common denominator to this storm.
David Phillips, always good to have you on, my friend. Thank you.